Hello everyone, I'm back with a new tutorial series, Flutter SDK tutorial series. In a week ago, actually more than a week, Flutter released its first beta version at MWC in Barcelona. So in this video, I'm going to quickly explain what is Flutter, how you can download and set up all the things you need to build and run your apps. Okay, what is Flutter? Flutter is a Google mobile UI framework for crafting high quality native interfaces on iOS and Android in little amount of time. If you are a beginner or developer, you can learn it quickly and easily. According to Google, Flutter works with existing codes, is used by developers and organizations around the world, and it is free and open source, designed for both new and experienced mobile developers. Flutter can help you build beautiful and successful apps with benefits such as high velocity development, with features like stateful hot reload and new reactive framework, rich widget set, and integrated tooling, expensive and flexible design, with composable widget sets, rich animation libraries, and layered extensible architecture, high quality experience across devices and platforms, with the portable GPU accelerated render and high performance native ARM code runtime. To learn more, visit flutter.io. Flutter uses a programming language called Dart. Have you ever heard about that language? I guess no, but I have heard it before. Don't worry, I'll teach you how you can code in this language, and it is easy to understand and learn quickly. Anyway, Dart is a modern, concise dynamic programming language, and it has really cool features. I'm not going to explain everything in this video. For anyone interested, visit the Dart website. Now it is not famous, but in the future it will be because of Google new OS future. I can't pronounce it perfectly. This OS uses Dart language. Okay, before install Flutter, you need to have installed these things. First one is Git. To download, go to Google and search for Git. Go to download page. I'm a Windows user and I'm gonna click Windows. I have already downloaded and installed, so because of that I'm going to cancel that. Go ahead and install the download exe as usual. Also we need Android Studio. Again, go to Google and search for Android Studio. Click the download, click the link, press the download button. After download finish, install that also. You need one more thing, Android device or installed emulator. Since we have installed Android Studio, we do not need to download the emulator separately. Okay, now let's download and install Flutter. Download and install, for both of these you have to do simple thing, that is go to the flutter.io and copy the command and paste it into the command prompt. So search for flutter.io, click the first link, click get started, install on Windows. System requirements, you can see, get the Flutter SDK. You need to copy this git command. Keep remember, you must install git before doing this. Open up the command prompt and press Ctrl P to paste, and you can see Flutter cloning. I forgot to mention, guys, before doing this, choose the directory I'm installing Flutter into my user account. Please keep remember, if you install this inside Windows System 32, you will get an error message saying Gradle assemble debug fail to run the Flutter compiler. When running some commands like Flutter Doctor, this will happen. In case if you did this terrible mistake, you go ahead and cut and paste Flutter directory to somewhere else. You heard me right? This is easy but dangerous, because if you accidentally delete this folder, Flutter installation will be gone. There is no installation for Flutter. You just only have to delete the installation folder. Okay, Flutter installation is finished now. You can see here I have installed Flutter into my C users and user account. Go to C and user account, users user account, and you can see here Flutter installation folder. If you want to move it, you can cut and please paste it anywhere you want. I'm going to paste it in my C drive. I'm going to CD change directory backslash. Now I'm C drive, cd flutter. Of course, this is not needed, guys. The Flutter SDK includes Flutter's engine, framework, widgets, tools, and a Dart SDK. So you do not need to download and install Dart separately. The next thing we have to do is setting the path variable. If you type Flutter in CMD without doing this, you can see Flutter is not recognized. Go to Flutter install directory, go to bin folder init, copy the path location address, go to system, advanced system settings, environmental variables, click the path variable, add a new one, paste the link at location address, press OK. And now if you again go to the flutter.io website, there is also details about how you can set the path variable. And to fully apply these changes, we need to restart our machine. After restart your machine, open up the CMD and type Flutter. As you can see, Dark SDK is downloading. After all the downloading and installing finished, as you can see, available Flutter commands. Let's see what are the basic commands that we have to use every time. First one is Flutter Doctor. It's a really cool tool that check your system for dependencies, see if there's any remaining dependencies you need to install. Type Flutter space Doctor and press enter. This is the first time we are running this command, so it's downloading necessary things. After downloading finish, you can see Flutter Doctor gives you a summary of OS version, Android Studio version, details about other necessary tools, also what are the plugins or tools that not installed. I haven't installed the Flutter SDK and Dart plugins in IntelliJ. If you are not using IntelliJ, fine, ignore this, but for this video I'm going to use IntelliJ, so I will show you how you can install those two plugins. Okay, now open up the IntelliJ IDE, go to files, settings, plugins, browse repositories, search for Flutter, install, click install, require the plugins Dart, yes. Now downloading all the things, click restart. As you can click restart ID, as you can see, Dart and Flutter plugins are installed. Click restart, or click OK, then click restart. Let's again run Flutter command to ensure that all the plugins are installed. Flutter Dr Summary, no complaints, no devices, fine for now. Flutter create project name, Flutter create project name. To create a project, Flutter Help to see available tools. If I type Flutter Help in CMD, you will get a list of useful commands. Flutter devices, this command help you to see connected devices or running emulators. CLS to clear the screen. Flutter devices, no devices detected. If I plug my phone and run this command again, press up arrow, press enter, one connected device, and you can see the device details. Flutter run command to run the project. Now let's create an example project. Go to CMD, CLS for clear screen, type Flutter create project name, I'm going to name it as demo. All done. To run the project, you need to go inside the created project directory. Now you can run the project using Flutter run. No connected devices because I have unplugged my device and no emulator running. So let's create an emulator and run this project in it. You can do this using IntelliJ, Android Studio, or using using command prompt. For this video, I'm going to use command prompt. I'll show you how you can use Android Test Video for this in another video. If you are using IntelliJ, you can configure emulator in it. Anyway, I'm going to show you how you can do it using CMD. First, go to the Android SDK install directory. See users, user count, app data, local, Android, SDK, and tools in it bin folder. Copy the path and type cd space control V, press enter. Now type avd manager space create space avd space -n, give it a name. I'm gonna name it as my device space -t API level 23. Now you can see an error, flag t is not valid. Okay, let's use -t device avd manager create avd space n my device. I'm gonna replace to d API level 23, press enter, and another error, package path k not specified. Copy this path, control C, and press up arrow and -k space control V to paste and press enter. Now you can see emulator is created successfully. Notice Flutter runs above API level 16 and Android version 4 point something above. To see the list of created emulators, type emulator space -list -avds. Emulator is not recognized. That because we are in the bin folder and we should be in the tools folder. So we need to go back one folder. To do that, type cd space ... and press enter. Okay, now I am in the tools folder. Press up arrow and press enter. You can see 2 emulators I have created. To run emulator, cmd and type emulator space dash not run dash avd device name, emulator name. Now you can see emulator is starting. Now let's run our Flutter project, new CMD window, and let's go to our demo project directory and type Flutter devices if you want to see available devices. Otherwise, just type Flutter run, Flutter space run. This you should be in the demo directory, otherwise you will get an error. Now you can see a demo app running in the emulator. You can press plus button to go back. Just press Q. Application finished. Let's have a quick look at project directory structure. See users, user account, place where I created my project, users, my user account, and demo folder. Let's press demo app. You can see Android and iOS folders directories. Inside the lib folder, you can see main.dart file. You can use Android Studio, IntelliJ IDE, Atom Editor, Visual Studio Code. You need to install Flutter and Dart plugin for all of these IDEs. Now let's view source code. For this video, I'm using IntelliJ, and I will show you how you can use other IDEs in the upcoming videos. Open up the IntelliJ, go to files, open up the demo project, open the demo project folder, locate the demo app and press OK. This window, you can see main.dart file already open. Expand the demo folder, expand the lib folder, you can see main.dart file. This is our main.dart file source code. To learn more, visit this site. If you are using IntelliJ, you do not need to use CMD to create and run a project or emulator. You can configure all of this in the IntelliJ IDE. I need to show you one more thing, that is, if you have a running emulator, you can run your project in the IntelliJ. Otherwise, you have to configure emulator in IntelliJ. Then of course you do not need to run emulator using CMD. Just go to IntelliJ IDE. You can see Android SDK because my emulator is running. Just press the run button. If you cannot see navigation bar, just click view and click the navigation bar. Now app is started running. Now you can see app is running. Click plus button. In the next video, I will show you how to develop our first hello world app from scratch. Leave a comment if you have any problems. Press thumb up button if you like this video, and be sure to subscribe because cool things coming on the way. Thank you all of you guys for watching this video. Bye for now.